Hello everybody, how you doing today? My name's Aquilla Fleetwood. I want to show you a Paleo-Chinese word picture. And it's a word picture for big boat, pronounced as Chuan. Now, according to most scholars, Chinese writing dates back to 2500 BC. Right here we'll call that 0 when Jesus was born. So what did the Chinese write about? And if the creation story was true, and the flood story was true, and the Tower of Babel was true, wouldn't the Chinese at least write about those events and record it in their histories? Well, they did. As a matter of fact, they did. And this word for big boat, Chuan, has something to do with the biblical story about the flood and about Noah. So there's two ancient picture languages. One is Paleo-Hebrew and the other one is Paleo-Chinese. Now, I believe that Paleo-Hebrew is the original language of this earth in Genesis 11:1 when it says the earth was of one language. But since the Tower of Babel, and we know that ancient Chinese goes back to 2500 BC, and that the ancient Chinese wrote, surely they would have recorded something about these stories. And like I said, they did. So the Chinese were monotheists. Now in about 6 BC, Taoism came along. In about 5 BC, Confucianism and Buddhism came along. But between there and Chinese writing, the Chinese were monotheist. They believed in one God. They weren't polytheist. They didn't believe in multiple gods. So let's look at this pictograph for big boat and let's break it down. Of course, this is a symbol of the boat. And you don't see any sort of picture or diagram of a sail on this boat. It's rectangular in shape. But it was meant just to float. It wasn't really heading anywhere. It was just to float until the water receded off the land. And then Noah and his family got off the boat with the animals. And we know that there were 8 people on the ark. The word for ark in Hebrew is tevah. So we have this picture of a boat. This is the letter Ba, symbol of the letter Ba, which means 8, the number 8 in Paleo-Chinese. And this is a symbol of a mouth of a man or people. If you said, well, I have 5 mouths to feed in my house, you're saying I have 5 people. Well, with the boat with 8 mouths means big boat with 8 people were on board, which totally agrees with what the scripture says about it. So there's a linguistic evidence in this word, big boat, Chuan. Just like in Paleo-Hebrew, there's linguistic evidences about Jesus Christ. So anyway, I hope you like this Paleo-Chinese word picture. Have a good day.